Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin our newscast with today's headlines. We've been talking about how Lowcountry shrimpers have been battling offshore imports for months, especially for how area restaurants claim to serve locally sourced shrimp that actually come from a world away. The South Carolina Shrimpers Association has even sued 40 Charleston area restaurants for false advertising. But that lawsuit has now been thrown out by federal judge Richard Gergel, who has ruled that the association would not suffer any monetary harm from any mislabeling of the shrimp. Now, the shrimpers say there's now no accountability for the restaurants to tell customers where their shrimp came from. And with a decision from the federal government on releasing SNAP benefits still being argued in courtrooms, Lowcountry food pantries are, seeing a run on food supplies by those who need them. But they're also seeing a groundswell of help coming from donors to those pantries. Now, the folks at Deep Well Project on Hilton Head Island told WSAV that demand is up 20% in just the first couple of days after the cessation of SNAP benefits. But the donors are calling in financial pledges, and groups are literally bringing truckloads of food to their pantry. Now, the need still outstrips the supply. And a Florida-based research group says the fatalities on the South Carolina stretch of I-95 has the third highest fatality rate per mile of any highway in the U.S. An increase in truck traffic is blamed for some of that increase. Now, the State Department of Transportation says 17 projects are in various stages of planning, including the widening project between the Georgia line and Exit 8, where the highest share of I-95 deaths occur. South Carolina's portion of the interstate has a fatality rate double the national average for interstates. And finally, the most recent numbers from the Hilton Head Association of Realtors say number of home sales and housing inventory are all pointed up over a year ago. They report that pending sales of single-family homes over the last year are up 8% overall and up 17% for homes priced over $1 million. And the sales of condos and villas are all up nearly 10% year over year. Inventory is up nearly 20% over a year ago, with a supply of single-family homes equal to over 4 months and the condo inventory at 5.5 months worth. Listings on Hilton Head are up nearly 20%, but there is some downside news. For homeowners, number of days on the market has almost doubled to an average of 122 days, and condo sales prices are down 10%. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on your screen. And remember, if you have a story idea or a news tip, just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And coming up after the break, Dr. Debbie Lines will join us for her Mind Your Health segment. Don't go away.